Bruh.
Hey traders, welcome to the stream. It's Sunday. Another weekly candle close is upon us, with less than 2 hours to go until that occurs. And you could guess that there's been very little to no volatility this weekend. Of course, that's what happens, Larry. We are just going on 10 weeks into a trading range. 10 weeks. And so right now, I mean, the only thing that we can really see going on kind of on the 4 hours, maybe this Gartley, that at least it reversed at the pattern completion zone, but has really not done much anything, which is understandable. All right, so after making the adjustment of the supply line, once we had that false little breakout or whatever, you can see we're just butting up against it once more as resistance. So, and you're butting right up against 9150 to 9200, right? That equilibrium level of the trading range. Also, critical support resistance looking left. If you remember, you're just right at it right now, man. You can't even tell where the price action is because of this trend line right here. This is how important it is, and that's there's so much chop along it. Something's got to give at some point soon. All right. Yeah, I'm late. I didn't stream yesterday. Went down to Auburn to see family, and could have just stayed down there, but felt like seeing y'all and giving an update. I normally never don't stream for 48 hours, so I pretty much like just got home. Got home, unpacked a little bit, made my coffee, and just hit the live button. So yeah, dude. Hopefully y'all are having a great weekend. It was good going down there, maybe getting a refresher, even though I just got kind of lit, and so I'm feeling kind of rough right now, actually. Okay, so that's Bitcoin, man. We can look at it on the daily. There's nothing really to look at on the daily. All right, you got two things that are gonna happen. One of the two, it's gonna happen, dude. Larry. One, we're going to test this neckline again, bounce or not, or just reverse now, right? And you're eventually going to see 9950, 10,500, right? That's going to happen. Or this neckline's going to get broken. Eventually, you're going to find your way to most likely $7,400 to $8,000. And what's made this somewhat difficult to try to predict is the fact that you're just showing this really nice hidden bullish divergence on the daily. And on the weekly, you're showing that hidden bearish divergence. So, like, you got time scales that are giving mixed signals, which that's never ideal. That's not what you want. So, I guess the good news is, I don't know. I mean, right? You didn't have much positive momentum. Well, good news. You didn't have much negative momentum, and this could already be waning and going positive again, which would be great, So that's it, man. I mean, it's like a week ago, same freaking type of analysis. There's just not been any price action, man. This is my hair of the dog, Irwin Coffee, and it's good. Feels real good. It just takes time to ingest it, so. Okay, so that's daily, and then we go to the weekly here. This candle will be closing right here. This one. Hidden bearish divergence continues to mature. Right? The lower high on price with a higher histogram island. I mean, it's interesting, right? Last week you actually engulfed, though it was a scrubby, insignificant engulfing candle. It wasn't, like a large one. You were at one point bearishly engulfing this week, but now you're not even close. Just an indecision candle. All of it is, all right? But I think the best way to interpret this, which is good, it's not a bad thing. It could be short-term bad, but you just don't know how shallow a partial decline is going to be. I'm talking about this Binance chart, right? Where it's hit that supply line for the third time, or the sell wall, if you will, of the structure. It's sold off, and you think that what's happening now is like, if we ever see this 10,350 on this exchange again, that would be a confirmed partial decline. And if you hit that area, I think you have a really good chance of breaking out to the upside. It'll be a very high probability, but we just haven't done that yet. No idea how long this consolidation is going to last. You'd think a move's coming soon, but again, like, if it doesn't hold up and we're to sell off, you're talking 8,400, of course, right? I mean, look where we are. We're below a critical resistance. The week of April 23rd, 2018, the next one, I mean, below is 8,400. So, I mean, you haven't seen it yet, which is good, I guess. That's very good. I mean, you're not showing much selling at all after testing this sell wall again. Not bad. Give me a sound check, too. I never know, man. Auburn's like an hour and 45 minutes or so away, Elliot. Slip Insanity, Renee, Cam. Good to see y'all on this Sunday, man. Markets are closed except for crypto, right? Sure, MG, man. Yep. Audio's good. Thank y'all. Appreciate that a lot.
Check out Bitcoin's volatility. Bitcoin is at second lowest volatility in 3.5 years.
Yep.
Right before we pumped.
Yes, sir. Volatility is continuing to dump, right? It just a couple days ago, it exceeded that March 25th, 2019 level, right, where we had already broken out of the structure. Well, the downsloping structure, the Gartley had already like played out as just like a trade itself, and we were just waiting, man. I mean, I was in this was around when I was at Venice Beach in California. And man, April 1st came around, and that volatility came back on huge impulse candle to the upside, and it just continued up. And so we will see this again at some point soon. Just don't know the exact date. But like, this chart, you know, for what it is good to at least let you know where we are. And it's like, you're not going crazy. Like, you're not going crazy as a Bitcoin market participant. Because like we just seldom see this little volatility, and that's okay, all right? So it doesn't really mean anything, but it's just funny or interesting to look at, like the oscillator too, and you can just see it's just the momentum, the negative momentum is waning, so you think maybe a move will be coming soon, but I don't really know if this is gonna tell the story of it, right? But you know, anytime we spike up, we're always in oversold territory on this chart, on the RSI, right? Always oversold. So yeah, be on the lookout, man. Now, the all-time low was November of 2018, just before the capitulation. So the good news for us is we're doing like kind of the inverse of that on price action. Well, we really kind of are. Where you know, you think about what we were doing all of 2018. You know, we were coming off of an insane bubble pop, and every time we were running up, we were making lower highs, but about kind of the same low, right? I mean, you could see all around multiple times, and the volatility died up. This is the all-time low levels, right here. And so kind of what we're doing now is like that, but flip it, where we're, for, you know, I don't know, 9 months, 10 months, we're hitting a resistance, right? And then we're selling off, and then we're rallying again to test that once more, again and again. So it's kind of like there's a base of selling versus a base of buying. And so, you know, what we're doing now is matching the lack of volatility before the big move happened. So it's very real that we could see a huge impulse candle up or down very, very soon, no doubt. But again, I'm not going to try to time it. I have no idea exactly when it's going to happen, man. All right. Ocean, dude. Let's go, Ocean. Yes. Holy crap. It's the Ocean analysis with upside potential and some goggles and a snorkel, dude, right? What a joke. let's go to that real quick. What, I think it did things. Yeah, let me pull this up real quick. Yeah, Ocean DeoStar, did not even know it existed until yesterday or 2 days ago. Sweet mother of Jesus, dude. Like, really? Well, both targets hit and exceeded at this point, for sure. Yeah, 13.67 cents, and then second target was 14.56 cents. All right, at least some things are doing things right on this market. Hype in the chat. But look at that scam wick, just maybe like 7 hours ago max, where it scam wicked all the way down to 10.7 cents, and now it's sitting at 14.8 cents. Wow. Might have been some of y'all. I mean, this might have gotten pushed up because some of y'all, right? How low liquidity is this, man? If I mention an S-coin like this, we analyze it, and it's like, well, there goes. Some of you are ocean whales, I guess. No puns intended. Weird. That's probably why they made the name Ocean, because they can joke and make puns about whales and sharks and fish. 3 million daily volume. That's pretty good. It's not too bad. Let's go, Leroy Jenkins. Congratulations on all your gains. It's very good. I don't know what to tell you beyond that. I mean, let's look at the weekly here on this. Like, what's the point? It's all over now, but it's continuing to go. I mean, if we were to look at like major fib extensions, it's like yesterday was the breakout, right? Look at yesterday's price action. You're above 9.37 cents, which was like your, I don't know, the inception prices from May of last year. So I guess this one we could do those major Fibonacci's. Those who are actually still in this or something. Oh, you're about to be at it, right? 16.4 cents is the 1272 fib extension. So you'd think that would be good. I wonder if we got a channel or something going too. And I didn't really look at this zoomed out. Look at, oh my God. Yeah, you want to be careful here, right? This isn't log scale. Get the heck out of here, dude. Okay, well that doesn't really work then. Never mind. Let's just reverse rewind. Okay, so in linear scale, Jesus, high to low, golden mean ratio being exceeded right now. And of course, there's nothing you can look at out here. It's just nothing you can do. Any trend lines have been broken. The only way it kind of makes sense is in log scale, really, man. You know? And you just do the supply line here. And you say, you're just butting up right against it, aren't you? Okay. Good luck breaking that. Alright. One up doesn't work. Are you sure? Because someone was saying that the other day, and they were just slow. It was just the transaction for crypto were slow. Scuba Steve, let's go, man. Let's go. Alright. But just remember, I mean, like, if you weren't watching the stream or something on Friday when we looked at this, what was going on, you know, just for hindsight, for you to get better and you to be able to identify things like this too. I mean, you see a bottom, you see a second bottom, you see clearly they're so close to being the same low that it's almost like you could say it's bullish divergence. But here's your like fail safe, I guess, on Ocean was the fact that, like, all right, you want to argue with the chart and say, oh no, it can't be, it's not actually classic divergence, bullish divergence, because it's a higher low here. Okay, well, on your higher low on the RSI, it was showing hidden bullish divergence. So there was just no way to refute the fact that there was some exhaustion going on, and the prices were, you know, I guess the chart was implying a move to the upside, not downside, based on both, right? So go ahead and get nitpicky about this stuff, but it was looking good. I don't care if it's an S-coin, it just was. All right, because we would look at this the same way we'd look at Tesla, AMD, Nvidia, General Motors. It doesn't matter. GameStop. Huh, what a joke. All right, so let's go. What was that asset? RLC. All right, y'all remember that one? Oh, look how close it got. It has pulled back pretty hard since Friday when it was testing multi-year highs. Or maybe not multi-year highs. Let's see. Yeah, multi-year highs. It was testing multi-year highs. Hey, look, 21,938 was a 100% measure move of this structure. Well, guess what, man? You got to 21,290. So only, 600-700 Satoshis off that target, right, for the structure. Not bad so far.
Is that a joint?
Due to recent events, I've got a request Doge/BTC on Binance. Thanks, man. Hope you have
Binance. I think, dude, thanks, dude. Why do we want to look at Binance? There's like no, I think there's like no data on that one. I've always looked at Poloniex or whatever. Hold on a sec. Let me just show you. I'm pretty sure, right? Was it Poloniex? Hold on. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was the US dollar I was looking at or something. Let's do this though. What you want? Okay. I'm doing what you want. Doge, I mean, whatever. It really wasn't that great. It's like, yeah, had a huge impulse, sold off, a very deep retrace, talking like 78% retrace, and it's reversed to the upside for an attempt. Good Lord, what a sneeze. Thank God you were muted. Could have been the end of your ears. So yeah, it had a deep retrace and it's beginning a reflexive rally of some sort. It's not doing anything. It's not making like higher highs than previous highs. People were trying to make sense of this, and it was like a geometrical breakout, I guess, and you were just losing that negative momentum. And so yeah, this could continue on up. I mean, it could. Look, you should go from that scan wick high to the low. And look what you've done. You have achieved a 38% retrace and no higher so far, but the reversal hasn't been much. So you could see the next target, if it breaks 42 sats, 45, and then 49 sats is the golden retrace. All right, so not much of an edge, really. Not so much, man. Like right here was okay, where you had a low, a slightly lower low, at a 786 with the divergence. That was pretty decent of a combination, I guess. Right here, a low, lower low. So people, I was watching people in Discord were identifying this and doing this stuff. They were actually playing with it. So, okay, it's not like Doge can't respect the TA sometimes, right? That's it though, man. What else is there to really look at here? Let me zoom out. See, there's like a. I guess good news is you are above this previous high from October 17th. That was my birthday, dude. You're above that. You broke it, and now you're back testing it and trying to hold on to it as support. All right. Well, if it can hold long enough, then yeah, that's how we will achieve the higher prices if this holds. Most likely, okay? All right. Doge, dude. Bitcoin. Wash my hands of this. Dude, I'm like lagging or something. Pretty hard. 91.95 on Bitcoin. Cool story, bro, right? Thanks for the 500 people tuned in. Happy Sunday. Hope you're enjoying it. What happened to Dogecoin? Elon tweeted about it? No way. I don't believe it. So what's the problem, dude? What's the problem? People upset, getting mad about Enjin? Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's not like too bad. It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I know there's a supply line up here. It tested. It's like built, manufactured supply line. Hit it, reverse. But it's really the horizontal line resistance that it's hit and reversed too. So I guess you got two different resistances there. But good news is on the last 4-hour candle on Enjin, you have engulfed a nice bullish engulfing candle. And so it may not be done, right? There might be, look, at a level like 21.05 cents on Enjin, this could very well be a level where there are sellers, and if the buyers are in control still, they are absorbing the remaining supply, right? So that's why it might take time at or below or slightly above this area before another big move up happens. I think if you can break 21.05 cents again on Enjin, I don't think it's going to stop at the measured move of this structure here. I think it's probably going to have a good chance of running up to 25 cents, 24.9 cents. That's like all-time highs on this chart. This chart's got some decent data. You go back to March of 2019, where that's where we saw it. So you could see that again if you can breach this clearly. Right here, man. Not a joke area. But the rewards could be tremendous if it does. Okay, Enjin. People were saying F Enjin. Okay.
Can you look at AUD/USD? Went flat for 2 years after the hype of the project wore off. Now they're about to launch it very soon. Big upside potential?
I don't know, man. I don't really care about their project. I'm just saying. I mean, look, news-driven catalysts are real. They exist, but I'm not going to ever take a trade based on me knowing something that everyone else knows. That's just...
Take a look at Link-Q's thanks.
They're going to launch a project, dude. Do you know about it? Yeah, I know about it. I know they released it. I know all this stuff. I mean, you might get a run up to that event, and then it's like buy the rumor, sell the news. Let me, Singularity Net. Yeah, it's a no trend. I think we looked at it recently. It's terrible. It's a terrible asset. I mean, of course, everything can reverse. Hey, Donald Pump, thanks for the 5, dude. And Casper, thank you for the 5 super chat. Canadian dollars. We look at Link. Yeah, we'll look at those. Link and Agi. Right, I don't know. This is Binance, so it's some data. I think you clearly can see a downtrend you're in. Okay. Not really sure, though. Oh, there's log scale. Oh, that's better. Alright, okay, dude. So it's good. You're above this December 29th or December 21st, 2019 level. You're kind of back testing it. Good. So that's first step to recovery. You're above the 200-day moving average again. You very rarely in the price history are above that 200 moving average. That's good too. Do I see an edge for like a trade right now? It doesn't look like that right now. I mean, I don't think you could say it's a pattern of any sort. Yeah, I don't... Nah, dude, it's not even hidden bullish divergence on daily. Let's go 4 hour then. It's almost like you've got accumulation with almost a sell wall. It's almost like there's just like price contraction, you know? Look, like 1 and 2 there, and then 1 and 2 on the top at this point. Decent amount of white space, so meh. But again, I mean, I'm not saying there's an edge on this for a really good trade, but you're asking me to analyze it, and when I don't see an edge, there's not... All I can do is just kind of a neutral pattern here. Maybe it's a pattern. Probably not. Just connecting trend lines on an asset. Okay, so if it is going to make a move to the upside downside, you can imagine 100%. Nah, dude, I don't. There's S-Coin extravaganza on Sunday. Okay, 100% measure move to the upside puts you around 2.64 cents. That makes sense, right? Why? Look left. That's a major overhead resistance. That would be the target. If someone was in on Agi and this thing was to break the upside, the target for profit taking most likely is going to be 22.56988 cents right here. This peak back from March 4th, 2020. Okay. I feel like if this breaks down, do we even need a measure move? I know like this is going to be tested. This December 18th, 2019 level will be tested first. And if it breaks it, then okay. Oh man. Hold on. Alright, 100% measurement of the downside puts you back to 1.19 cents. Decent local support here. So there you go, dude. Neutral pattern. Good luck. Agi. Look at this, dude. Look at Link, man. Remember how it dumped? And remember how it was gonna show hidden bullish divergence? We just didn't know when. It just happens to be when we didn't just break out immediately. Look, you're pivoting off our new way of interpreting Link, like maybe in this just larger structure, so channel, and you are pivoting here. Demand line, hidden bullish divergence, very clear. You ran up some, you pulled back. back over $8. Still insane prices, still really high prices. But this could mean you could be like if Bitcoin wills Link, and Link, think about the psychological resistance, $10. This could happen. This could play out, Larry. It's on both oscillators too on the 4-hour. Yeah, so the next move could be implied up, not down. It's not real. Like after, we've sold off now, and we're pivoting very quietly with this going on. So if this right here, if what the 4-hour oscillators are indicating is true, then up is the next move. But I'm not saying that this is a low risk, high reward value trade of any sort, right? We always like looking for assets before they're cool. Link is extremely cool. All right, it's in the cool kids club. And there's no major real support till $5. We know that if we're talking value. So yeah, but these assets, they have blue sky breakouts. They can certainly go higher. $10 is the major psychological resistance. Okay. Good pivot. Let's see if the TA is respected. If the TA is respected, we're probably going to see 870 minimum. Okay, in time. That's it. TA can be disrespected, though. You get that, especially on assets that are high flyers like this. What's up, Ryan Dennis? Thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. Glad to have you. Yeah, if you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Kind of on autopilot right now. I am kind of feeling rough. I've been traveling a decent amount today, so I'm just kind of like, ugh. But would be remiss if I didn't give you an update. Yeah, because weekly candle close, and I took off yesterday, so just need y'all to be illuminated. So there you go, Donald Pump. Thanks so much, man, for the 5 super chats. All right, let's look at one that didn't quite get away, but was kind of concerning, but starting to play back out again, right? Maker. Remember this? It was like double bottoming at the PCZ with divergence, and then Bitcoin sold off or something, kind of, yeah. And you made a lower low, and then you showed bearish convergence, not bullish divergence. So it was like not much of an edge here, but it was just kind of like a fake out. And look where we are now, right? At the PCZ is 445. One having a stop below $420, right? That was what we discussed as a good stop. Elon. You never hit that, and so you've been rallying again. And from the high point here, from June 16th to the low point, you're now touching and hitting the 23% retrace again. The 200 moving average is upon you too. But eventually, the target's 490, 500, barring acts of Bitcoin dumping, right? That Maker should probably see these in time. It's just it's a small harmonic trade or whatever, right? C and A. But it could go higher based on the context where this has been correcting, and then we know like eventually like a 50% retrace is $511, 618 is 530. So just saying, we could definitely see higher prices here. All right. Yeah, XLM, dude, it's crazy. I think it was yesterday that a patron brought up a bearish butterfly, and I'm like, dang, dude, you're right. It's right at the 1272, and then life happens, and I go and continue time off from charting and streaming, and it seems like we've had a pretty hard dump. You're back at 10 cents now. It's okay. Well, let me show you what someone posted here, and it's not even that bad. I mean, it's really not. It could be argued that there's hidden bullish divergence going on. And look what you're doing now. These local highs are now being tested as support. It almost looks like a pretty decent bull flag or bullish consolidation. But let's just call him the market participant. Let's see, he did butterfly. How did he get the butterfly? Was it like this? And then the 786 was right here. Yep. 786, and then he just went to that next low, the higher low, and then right here 1272, 1414, 1618. That's this the area where it can reverse. So let's just say 1414 is pretty much what it hit. Okay, that, and it's not pretty or anything, but I was like, dang, man, that's a decent idea, and you got a reversal there, but it's not much, right? It's just not very violent. It's not like Tron. It's nothing like Tron. which Tron had a beautiful bearish shark pattern that it did reverse at the PCZ and achieved a 50% retrace. Now let's see Tron, that hasn't really moved much. Eventually, man, remember, eventually on XLM, let's go to the weekly so you can see it. All right. Your target eventually is 13 cents if Bitcoin can hold, right? If Bitcoin doesn't crash, if Bitcoin goes on, if it decides, hey man, Wyckoff reaccumulation, yeah, we're going with that. Bitcoin market participants are going for that. So if that happens, yeah, 13 cents and beyond. But that's like been the target, and I'm not balking on that. I mean, I don't. If it does reverse, it reverses, okay, to the downside at a random area. But based on the weekly, dude, there's just nothing here. All right, so let's go to Tron, talking about the bear shark, how fantastic it was. Okay, so the idea was at the 50% retrace. We're going, man. We're starting to go a little. Look, you got patrons member, bullish divergence at a 50% retrace. Here's your beautiful textbook. I mean, you can't get any better than this on a bear shark. It's too perfect. It's too textbook. So you got the reversal, attempted rally, scrubby, and then you dumped again, and just again, man, it's at the PCZ of the bullish 5-0 pattern. You were showing bullish divergence. Yeah, you had some price action below the 50%. Okay, well, guess what, man? The target is up now. Now, in extremely bearish conditions, a bear shark could see much lower prices, right? You can have deeper targets, that's fine. But this is what I'm talking about, man. It's like in an uptrend, right? And this is an uptrend. Very much an uptrend. You know, you can think about maybe instead of going short of the PCZs, one could be thinking about taking longs at where shorters might be taking profit. You know, it's interesting. You never even came down to test. This is really strong. You never even came down to test the May 5th low or high. Excuse me. This is a major resistance over and over and over again, and we haven't even really back tested it yet. So, holy crap! We're talking. It was pretty much did test. Look how close it was, man. It tested the 200 moving average before jumping. But the target, I mean, if someone's trading a bullish 5-0 on Tron, the target is the top of the pattern, 113%. I mean, it's back at 1.9 cents up here. Okay. Bullish 5-0. A bearish shark turns into a bullish 5-0 every time. So good stuff. It hit pretty much two targets, you know. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's just look. You know, we do this all the time. So you gain like a better understanding of what's going on. If I could find it, of course. Okay, I just want you to see. This is a pretty decent, I don't know, it's okay. It'll give you the gist of what I'm talking about, at least. Huh, okay. Well, in this one, they're actually talking about profit not at the 100%, but at here. Alright, you see this chart, right? Bear shark, but 50% retrace on the sell-off is the buying opportunity. And they're talking about profit target at the 50% and 886 between there. C to D, you go high. So this is how this chart, or whoever these people are doing it. So you forget these old fib extensions. They're fibs. We needed them to know where we are. But how they're talking about it being pretty conservative. You're very conservative, dude. I don't even know how it's equitable to take profit here and here. But they're saying they're to take profit at right here, the 50% retrace at 1.79 cents, and their second target, they're saying the 886, which is right here at 1.8 cents. So that's how they're doing it. Though, of course, a lot of people have different interpretations or methodologies of where one should be taking profit. Okay, if Bitcoin is going to go in a bull trend and the altcoins are going to continue to rise, I mean, you'd think that the 886 and beyond is going to get hit. Okay. All right, a little bullish 5-0 action from the shark. Beautiful. $91.99 on Bitcoin and 99 cents. Oh man, I just got splashed with some coffee, man. Sorry. Did that hit y'all? XRP pumping, man? Is that real? It's up, huh? It's not doing anything. It's up, literally nothing. It's down 0.22%. Am I looking at a different chart? Yeah, I haven't looked at XRP in a while. Meh. I mean, it was beautiful, though. I mean, come on, dude. It's like we're just kind of still living off the tendies or the dreams of the bullish shark, right? Where you had Tron that showed the bear shark. This is the bullish shark. Clearly, there was no time to take a short for a bearish 5-0. It blasted right through it and went up to test major overhead resistance from April of this year, May of this year, right? And then more up thrusting late May, early June. Here you go again. But good news, really good news on XRP is this is some nice downsloping consolidation, possibly. I mean, it looks like it. It just all depends on Bitcoin, right? It really does. XRP's got a real chance to run to higher prices to at least test 20.8 cents again if Bitcoin rallies the upside. But you failed, and then you back tested your failure multiple times before selling off. But I don't see any sort of edge right now on XRP. Not really. But you've had a nice breakout, and you had a nice harmonic. So here's Bitcoin, 92.37 all of a sudden. Interesting. I had a little move up. I mean, whatever. Does it really matter? We can go to it real quick. My voice is cracking. I'm scared. Here's some good news, right? The Gartley's there. PCC, and also the adjustment of the downsloping trend line is being breached right now. We got 48 minutes and change to go until your daily candle close, and how sad it is, man. How sad is it that I can see chat moving, like I can see it like in my peripherals, like upticking in engagement, and it's just like, dude, we have moved $50. That is nothing. That is how starved each and every one of you are for Bitcoin volatility. Can you smell the it's not FOMO, it's just the anxiousness for true ones that care, all right? This is nothing. Like, you're okay, dude. Great. It hasn't manifested into anything meaningful and could just reverse, right? I mean, we have futures are open at least. At least we don't have to deal with that gap stuff. If you want to see right now futures, let's look. It's very interesting right here, okay? Top left, S&P mini futures. Bottom left, Dow Jones futures. Top right, NASDAQ futures. And then bottom right is Bitcoin futures, sitting currently at 92.60, clearly looking different than the index funds, I do declare. So climbing on up. Not much to look at on the 5-minute chart. This is how we just get live price action, you know. So good stuff. But can you break the 200 moving average? Because that is all you've done is run up to test the 200 moving average again. Look how many times we failed before. Look, I mean, you failed here, you up thrusted, and then you just kept back testing as resistance, and we're doing the same thing we were. Same thing. So you gotta break that, dude, if you want to be a king. For real. Winga. Whatever you want, dude. Just, you know what, I'm not going to tell you what to do to get wrecked. Bitcoin volatility is starting to rise again. Really? Was that anything? Enough? Thanks for the 600 people here. All patiently, right? Hopefully patiently waiting for Bitcoin volatility to return to this market, as we are in a freaking desert right now. The oasis is upon us. We can see it, but is it a mere mirage? So let's take a look at the real winner, the real king, and I mean, like, get over it. It's price action and it's merit based. It's not feelings. Gold. It's at 1810 right now, still above major overhead historical resistance at 1791 back from 2011, 2012. You're above that. You're consolidating above that. Extremely good, favorable price action still for bulls, even though you've gone so high and you're at, like, you know, profit taking levels for a pattern. It's almost just like you're flagging now and you're getting ready for the moon mission to 1897, which is the next target. It's the next resistance. Look at all this. There is nothing here. You get that, right? Nothing until up here. $1,900. Okay, so think about it. It's kind of like XLM in its own way. I mean, it's not, because it's way better. It's freaking gold. But you get, I'm telling you, like, the price action is similar where, you know, XLM had a big resistance, a major resistance, and it broke it and is just holding above it for now. That's why you got to feel a little confident, assuming the macro holds up, that XLM will see 13 cents plus. And this right now, why you got to feel kind of pretty confident that gold is going to see 1897 in time. I mean, there's no edge for bears right now. There was before this pattern developed, and ever since this pattern, really, that right shoulder developed, man, it's been terrible for bears. Stay away, like, from shorting gold. You know, right here, it's like, well, thought maybe things might be ending for a while, but nope. Very good, man. If you don't love gold, I don't know, there's something seriously wrong with you. Oh, I'm obsessed with Bitcoin, but I don't care about gold, really. 6,000 years. That's right. This is what happens, Larry, when you're range bound for months. People go crazy. They do. It broke? I mean, it broke, but dude, guess what? I mean, on Bitcoin, it broke. Just like it broke here. Remember, we made the adjustment? It broke out right here, you know, July 8th, okay? The cool thing is, if you retroactively trendline plot, and you can see the price action correlation to the unadjusted trend line, you can see that we have already broken out. And we have back tested a multitude of times. The last time we tested was 3 days ago. And we've been outside ever since. So that's very interesting. But it's good to be conservative, right, in situations. But if you weren't so conservative and you think, all right, I think this trend line's still being respected, well, it's a breakout back test breakout of a breakout, and you're still out. So let's see if the Gartley has got some more juice. We'll see if we can get a C, A, and then eventually go back to that peak from the shark, the bullish shark pattern from June 23rd at 9,800, 97.89. Cough on Tuesday. Oh my god, dude, there's like, what, 244 companies are reporting this week, or 144. This is the make or break week for the year 2020, most likely. I mean, if things are real bad and they're stupid, and the people who own the market, who drive the market, want to pull out, this is probably the time when it's going to be happening, with like really bad earnings and stuff. So we really want to be aware and cognizant of what could happen this week. It could literally set us up for all-time highs on the index funds, or a really bad reversal to the downside. $244 companies. Jeez. Glad an alert on Bitcoin. We break that 200 moving average. We're going to hear a beep on stream, man. 41 minutes, so the weekly close. EOS up 3.4%. Not bad. It's doing things. ICX also up 8.73%. IOTA's up 4.11%. We got some altcoins doing some things today. At least a little bit. Laggy. Healer. Okay, so let's go to Ethereum real quick. You know, hadn't been too much going on with it. You know, it broke that that structure of consolidation and just pivoted to make a higher low. All right. Well, let's see if this was deep enough. I don't know if it got there, but this was just nah. There's no way, because it's like a 50%. Yeah, it would have had to have been the 886 for a harmonic there, so it didn't even get the PCC. That's okay. All right. But yeah, I mean, this demand line was very real, and selling pressure came in. But ever since then, you've just been, you know, upsloping, almost looking like a bear flag. But you know, it's a higher low than the previous lows. So nice move the upside. It's up 1.41%. But look, you know, let's get rid of this trend line and look at the supply line. That's very real. Still no breakout, right? No breakout yet. Wondering if this is a descending broadening wedge now. Somewhat. It's kind of still like a channel, right? I would say so. So no breakout on Ethereum. Stuck in a range just like Bitcoin for a while, right? Look, you stuck between 223 and 250. If you can break this supply line, I think there's a good chance we'll see 248, 250 again. Big time. That's where she goes. What's up, Megan? Yeah, if you have your merch, you should take a selfie of yourself, like Matt Schaffer did it already. So did I think the Schwab did, or JMob did, and post it in the merchandise in the merch tab in the Discord. I think it's gonna get drowned out in the community IRL tab, so be sure to post it merch tab, your picture with the merch on. Fishface's merch is on the way. That's good. I think the alerts are working again. I'm so happy about that. It's crazy. I mean, maybe. You just never know. Yeah, I think the alerts work for it. So. Boj 2002. Thanks for your green arrows when explaining Tron. Still learning. Just want those pumps to price instead of being patient. Understandable, dude. Yeah, it takes a long time, or a decent amount of time to for it to click, and it's gonna feel really mechanical until then. But then it's just like you start gaining that FOMO feeling at levels of value, with other variables that are all pointing to upside potential, and that's when you start feeling anxious, like, oh man. And then you on Link, right? You're just like, I don't really even care anymore. I mean, it's not a perfect edge, but again, of course, it's not like we're not bringing up the fact that Link is showing hidden bullish divergence on a higher low and could go much higher. Not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, there are better trades, better low risk, high reward opportunity trades. This is the Bitcoin volatility waiting room. All right, let's look at Ethereum on the weekly, so you can perceive, you can gain perception on how important this area is that we're at right now. They're just stupid. I mean, it's like, look where it is. I mean, you've broken out technically, and as of this week, Ethereum is back testing the breakout of the supply line that goes back to June 26, 2019. What? You kidding me, man? Look at this. You see the perfect anchor points, all right? June 26, 2019, February 17, 2020, and then right here, we have price action correlation for 3 different weeks, and now we have a green candle that is technically broken out, confirmed candle close breakout, and this week, Ethereum, all it's done is back test that supply line, old supply line, and now regarding it maybe as a demand line. So you're breaking, you're now hooking. Only one more thing to go, one more thing to do, and you can get the strongest form of breakout ever. You know, the strongest form of breakout confirmation ever, the break hook can go. All we need next week is a weekly bullish engulfing candle of this. And it could be time, man. It could be time. For there. We cool on Ethereum? All right, let's see if it plays out. Very interesting development going on. Okay, let's go to Binance Coin. That is really doing stuff. But this is not news. This is like, we knew what's been going on with Binance. It's been testing that old major resistance reversal area. Up 5.2% today. Okay, so hidden bullish divergence playing out. Perfect, dude. It's playing out, man. Let's go. Right? People be like, is that a head and shoulders? It's like, nah, man. You don't, like, even if it is a potential head and shoulders, it's not like you do not want to be messing with a potential head and shoulders as a shorter when it's showing hidden bullish divergence in an uptrend, okay?
THNX for the education. Mind looking at mRNA?
Sure, Crypto Union. Thank you for the $3.99 super chat. Much love. Yeah, we can look at that. mRNA. So what's going on Binance? Kind of very similar to ZRX in terms of its structure. It's somewhat large structure, but this goes back to April 30th. That's when volatility died. That was the day it kind of died for Bitcoin. I mean, it up thrusted through some resistance and just created a big range. So good news. All right, you're right back at the major sell wall of the confirmed ascending triangle. You really got to break $18. It's a local high, okay? It's like, but what's the price action been doing? Price action's been exceeding the 1750 area, right, to create that local high, to manufacture it. And so you have to go to the weekly to see what's happening. It's very good. This is good stuff right now. You have to look left. Right here. This is big. June of 2018, a peak. All you've done is back test it as support and you're holding for now. So the only thing kind of standing in your way on BNB is the local sell wall of the pattern, the ascending triangle, which is a bullish continuation pattern. Though we know it's not 100% certain that these manifest into higher prices, we know there's a higher probability in an uptrend. Okay. So good luck to BNB. You know what's happening. We've been testing. We're having a major breakout on the weekly, and we're trying to test it as support. BNB, let's go, dude. Let's have a breakout. These were profit taking levels for the bullish cipher pattern. Bullish cipher, man, ran up. A and C were hit. So we had like a nice harmonic within another structure that is about to be, I mean, it's testing a breakout, or it's about to. So good luck. All right, mRNA. Moderna. Yeah, you just want to look at an asset that is not good for this stream. I mean, this is great for Moon Boys. Congratulations on your Moon Boy, but what do you want? It's at its all-time highs as of Friday, and there's no potential for any, I mean, you know, maybe it's a bearish deep crab, and that's probably all you got. A bearish deep crab, okay? So the only target here, only acceptable target for a short is up here at $112.67. That might be the area to go short, but you know, it's just too early to tell, because you want to have bearish divergence on significant time scales up there along with 4 hour for that signal to short. But this is the only thing I can really see, or I can't help you with anything else, man. It's gone, right? What do you want? So that would be the target for a strategic short. But if it gets up there too fast, I mean, well, you want to have coinciding variables, not just one harmonic by itself. So there you go, dude. Let's add an alert. All right, below it. And here's the thing, it goes up here and it reverses and makes a higher low and then goes again to much higher levels. So it's whatever. Crypto unions that help. I mean, when people request assets that are doing this, when they're at all-time highs, there's just, you're kind of gimping the value of your contribution, because you could be like, hey, I'm working on my technical analysis skills, and I think though I see something interesting of a setup maybe you could get some eyes on it and we could look at it together, and maybe we could actually find a real trade setup. This is kind of like, meh. Congratulations, dude. It's up 16% on the day as of Friday. Hello, are y'all here? What's up? Almost 700 of y'all. Thanks for the 228 likes. Maybe we get 300 today. I don't know. I mean, it's possible, isn't it? Let's go to silver real quick, because that thing's just been killing it. It's nearing major resistance, I think. Hidden bullish evidence. It's playing out. And the next target's 1965. You'd think. I don't think this is done until we see that next area. Yeah, 1965. You can kind of book it at this point. Look, I mean, it's just set up for that resistance to be tested, because it's like you show the hidden bullish evidence, you reversed, and you're still losing your negative momentum, so you haven't even gone positive again. So it's very, very believable that this would hit in time, sometime soon. Let's go silver, dude. But again, the value areas, the trades, the low risk stuff, it's over. You were given this opportunity. I mean, this was painted on stream before the breakout, before the price action correlation again to the neckline, right? There are times of value, and there are sometimes when there's no value, or it's not a good opportunity for long. Okay, lurkers, say something. If you're lurking in the stream, I've got to hear you. I got to see you type stuff, man. This is too much, man. It's too dead. Chat is too freaking dead for like 700 people to be here. Doesn't make sense. It's like 670 lurkers. Lurk gang, yep. You're enjoying my enthusiasm today? Am I being enthusiastic? Are you enthused? So blessed one be. Davis.
Is that a joint?
So Jack.
Glad you came on tonight so Bitcoin can pam. Enjoying the show with my son 2 years for Mo.
Sweet fish face and fam. Thanks for the 420. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to, to be in your living room or wherever you are, and to, yeah, it's nice, right? When you know that like this can be on if you have kids, because there's not going to be anything like insane that happens that it's like, oh my God, I can't believe my child just heard that or something. So Jacob G installed a ceiling fan. You were listening? Sweet, dude. Shoulders burning any? Solid majority. What's up, Mr. T? Stochastic RS guy. Yeah, man. For sure. What's up, Lady Plants a lot? Yeah, nice community, Scuba Steve. I agree. Alright, so, I mean, let me just take a gander right back at the Bitcoin futures in the bottom right of your screen. 9260. Just kind of wait. I mean, probably waiting on spot price to do something. 27 minutes, man. Oh my God, Psy Girl lurking like crazy. What's up, Psy Girl?
Can you check out Z? Zillow can Nick, thanks man.
Zillow, wow, yeah. What's up, Labamba? Thanks for the threes. Oh my God. Very interesting here. Very, very interesting. It's like a little rectangle, inverse head and shoulder stub. It looks like several other assets across the market. All right, where it's like, you don't want to say it's an inverse head and shoulders, but like, I mean, it's momentum shifting structure. And there was just bullish convergence on the higher low, right? I mean, could be poised. You could look at it almost like a broadening top too. I mean, mean, you could even extend this, even though it's not conventional. As you can see right there. Okay, so hey, you know what? A broadening pattern, right? So if Zillow sees 66, the top of the structure again, this would be considered a confirmed partial decline, and there's a very large or a high probability this would break out to the upside. Easy to measure the move here. I already got it. So, oh my god. Here we go. So if Zillow breaks out, and this would be all-time highs, I think. Yeah, look at this resistance, dude. So much of it. You closed right around it, man. So breakout target for Zillow is 79.36. Good look, man. Very good. Boom. For Zillow, painting a broadening top, bullish continuation pattern. Near all-time highs. Let's go, dude. Every alert set up. If I hear a beep, it might be time to moon. Put down the alert. Hold on. Hold on. Whatever. There you go. Good look, La Bamba. That's what we're talking about. Those are the way. Those are the best, right? Those types of contribution where you contribute and it's like, hey man, we're looking at something that's showing stuff that it is promising. What's up, Robert D? Crypto Loco. Hi, John Bell. Or John Ball. My bad, dude. John Bell is Widespread Panic's lead singer. Defund the SEC, huh? Trying to hang in there, chat. It's tough, man. I'm feeling rough from yesterday.
Can you check out QKC?
Sure. If you want QuarkChain. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, it looks like it's reversing. It looks like it almost seems like there is just money that is beginning to just blanket. Well, it seems like there's just some money that is just blanket buying all S coins that were just, they were like bankrupt. They were just like, they were dead. And now it's like, okay, it got to a certain level, low enough to where, all right, such a low risk. Who cares at this point, dude? I mean, it's got down to freaking 27 Satoshis. I mean, it can't go down much more than that. And my god, the divergence here was pretty hardcore too. All right, one low, about the same low, slightly higher low with much higher levels of relative strength. Yeah, double bottom-ish neckline. You broke it. Now at this point, I mean, looks like you're upsloping consolidation at this point. I mean, it's almost like a channel, you know. That's literally a channel. It's not even not even close to being a wedge. Anchor either way. Try the top. Reminds me of Link a little bit, right? Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. So you got a little upsloping channel. Wow, you break this. I don't think there's anything on QuarkChain until like 121 sats.
Would you mind looking at KNC?
No, I would not. Thank you, Josh. I would not mind. So I don't know, dude. I mean, there was definitely hidden bullish divergence. Look, I mean, this low. Look at that inverted hammer. A low. On price. A higher low on price. Oh yeah, dude. Impending price action, continuation, the upside. You certainly got that. but it's right here. I think it's just you're at this last remaining level of chop where QuarkChain, if it breaks this last area around 85 sats, 100 sats psychological resistance, I think you go there. There's nothing here. Why would it, if this thing breaks that, why would it not go up to at least 100 to 109 sats to test this structure again? Okay, there's just nothing here. So QuarkChain could, it's having a nice run. I guess it's finally reversing, and you're at not really even critical areas, but I mean, you can see we couldn't break it here June 25th, and we're trying one more time. So if you could, I really like this here. It's nothing. It's just a minor higher low. You see that though, right? I like that. Showing more accumulation at a sell wall. You break this, dude, it could moon. I mean, it really could. I don't care like what it's called or how bad it's done in the past. I'm just telling you how I see it right now.
Mitch, do you think Ford is at a low risk area?
Well, it was. It had been a 786 retrace, but I mean, we're talking that's a position one will be holding probably for years, like 2 years, reinvesting the dividends, waiting for that Gartley to play out. So it had been at one. We saw the PCZ. We can look though. Here's your QKC to BTC. Moon soon. Very real possibility. I'm adding an alert on a breakout. God, it takes forever alerts to do things. Still waiting. Okay, so KNC down 7% on the day. Look at this channel. I mean, it's perfect, dude. It was like anchoring on the top too, 1 and 2, and then 1 on the bottom, and then you can see like look at the respect you got on that trend line. 1 time, 2 time, and then a huge move up, and then you're selling off. It's kind of like ZRX a little bit. It's not too bad.
Is that a joint?
Todd Mullis, can you check an M? Great to see you.
Sure, Todd. Thank you for the 420. Much love, man. So just maybe some bullish consolidation here. I mean, if Bitcoin wills it, if Bitcoin actually does something positive or remains the same, good chance KNC can see higher prices. Look, you're just testing. It seems like you're trying to test some decent support resistance looking left. You don't have much anything else to rely on. Right, you zoom in, you can just see that local, that first little, you're below that. I mean, you see you're just right at this July 9th peak, kind of bearishly engulfing. I don't see much of a real edge for a trade or something right now, exactly. You see, it would have been nice if you were showing hidden bullish ever and you just weren't yet. But it's not to say it's not in a very nice uptrend. I mean, just like you know how it is, man. Technical analysis is purely meant for giving one an edge on the market when the market is presenting that edge to us. I mean, and I'm seeing this, I'm like, I don't really know if it's much of an edge, even though it's a really nice move up, and it's just giving back almost all the gains from that July 18th pump yesterday. So stay inside the channel, make a higher low, and you'll go again eventually, right? Cool. KNC. Ford. And it's like not even like you take out all the noise. It's not a swing trade, it's a position trade. It's like an investment position trade. The good news is like you're back above these 2006 levels, these lows from, you're right at that 2003 low. I mean, getting back above this is insanely good. But you can see how we're just in this multi-year downtrend since 2013. It's really, and we have this pattern that goes back to 2008, a bullish Gartley, and it's textbook. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. And this implies, right, if history's gonna repeat itself, this pattern, the Gartley is going to be respected. Eventually, you're looking for prices at like $12, $50, $13. Not even a joke, man. High point to low point. Saying like eventually, and there's going to be so much up and down in between, but any kind of down you get, it's going to end up being a higher low than previous low. You'll eventually see 50% at 1147 and a 618 at 1326. Right, these are like conservative targets too. These aren't even Casey Stubbs targets are up here, C and A. Like Casey Stubbs will be like, oh well, I'll be taking profit at $18 and $19, not here, conservative. So you tell me, is this at a value area? Well, it was 786-1414. The Bronco bringing us home. Moving maturities. Oh my god, dude. Range bound connect. How do we look at this? Do we like adjust? I mean, beautiful range. Look at that 930 area. 1999, 2005, 2010, 2013, 14, 2018, and then 2020. Right? Tested it over and over and over again. Man, that was like an Olin type move or something. I think he had a false breakout in February. Right, like that. And you're soon approaching that supply line again. Clearly, I mean, you know, at any point, if this 1060 area gets tested and you make a lower high, I mean, you definitely look on the weekly, looks like you're making insane amounts of hidden bearish divergence on NIM. Yeah, not much oscillation at all, right? What's up, Tuckafu? Thanks for buying the share. He said, loving the new merch, bruh. Can I get a Leroy Jenkins? I respect the dedication and the hustle. You straight looking like a snack, living the keto life. Thank you, dude. Looking like a snack. What?
USD 4 hours or daily. Thanks.
Sure, Barney. Thanks for the £4.99 super chat. Yep. Thanks, man. So straight line down, straight line up. Meh. Like nothing on the weekly. Like besides maybe bearish stuff. It's trying to V-shape recovery like everything else. It's kind of performing like the index fund. It's like near the same amount, 78% retrace or so. Oh, so illiquid. Oh god, why would I ever want to trade this? This is 23,000 volume per day on average. That's not tradable. Like that's way you'll never, like, you could have the perfect trade, but like there's no liquidity to fund your ask or bid, and you can get screwed really hard. So yeah, I don't know about that, dude. Could say there's a bearish bat if, you know, incoming, maybe 65%. Bearish bats 88. Okay, look at this, man. So a PCZ of the bearish bat just happens to be literally touching, like the Jesus, that supply line, that old supply line, multi-year supply line. So it looks like you're showing bearish divergence, at least on the MACD, but not on the RSI. So yeah, this could run up. This could reverse majorly at 1063 if you're lucky, right? If the harmonics to be respected. Oh my god, dude.
Is that a joint?
Tide Mullis no nim coin. Lol.
Well, why don't you let me know that? You know, this is. Didn't even know there was a crypto or an S coin that existed called NIM. Okay, well, so you want to look at something with absolutely zero opportunity just to show it off. Okay, we can, if you want to. Here's your NIM to BTC. There's nothing to do here. We can look at it though, certainly for you. Thank you for the 420. There you go. Okay, nothing to talk about. All-time highs on volume, very high on the RSI, 84 on the daily. Insane. Got up to 15,000 sats at 11,655 right now. All S coins, the lowest tier, scrubbiest S coins are getting some moves up. It happens. Okay, so that was there now. OGN. Where are these requests coming from, man? Origin protocol. I mean, it's mooning right now. Higher lows.
Higher bro, folded hands. Please look at Tilray. Bomb. Collision. Collision. Collision.
Thank you, Zero2Cool. Thank you for the £5 super chat. Yeah, we'll look at the marijuana's coin or asset. OGN to US dollar. You got nice 26% right now. Great. XABCD, almost like harmonic stuff right here. Right, demand line created, and you just held it long enough, and you broke to the upside. There wasn't really, I mean, daily wasn't showing much of an edge, just bullish convergence. 4 hour, maybe anything? I don't know. Kind of right here. Yeah, like look here, you know. All that 200 moving average, that's great, man. 200 moving average being respected very well. But it's like you showed this tweezer double bottom off the 200 moving average while showing some very clear bullish divergence on the oscillators. It's kind of weird on the MACD. The RSI was really showing it. Right there. And since then, just mooning. Yeah, so 27% right now. It's at the size of the day. I'm going to sneeze. Dude, I've been sneezing like hard. Okay, so what is there to talk about with an asset that has done this? Okay, broke a resistance 35 cents, 35.3 cents. And you probably will see it in time. 46.1 cents. I mean, it seems like you would. There's nothing here. Right, we could say that there's the peak there and then the wick, you know, the candle close. So between 44 46 cents is the next major resistance. There's nothing else there though. So it could very well. It's like an XLM situation where there's just nothing looking left. It's just straight up, straight down. That is the price action correlation. So really nice accumulation has been going on this. Look at that. It's beautiful. I mean, it's almost like ascending triangle-esque, but not. It's too much white space, but it's not like the psychology isn't the exact same thing. You just don't have to call it a pattern and say that there was a sell wall at 35 cents, there was accumulation, so we kept making higher lows over and over and over. All right, and so you've now broken that sell wall. And historical context is there's no resistance looking left till 44 cents. Cool, OGN. 625 people tuned in. What's up, y'all? Bitcoin 92.17, 8 minutes until your daily candle close. Hope y'all are having a great weekend, man. Still waiting on this one, man. I mean, like, we have that idea, right? Eventually there could be value on Tilray at $4.30.
Mind looking at Zirkshus if you haven't already? Thanks, man.
Yep, we can look at that. Thank you, Red, Green, Blue, for the $5 Canadian super chat. Yep. So, to me, with this, I don't see much value on Tilray right now. It's really weak, dude. I don't, at this current time, I don't see anything great. It's almost like head and shoulders stuff. And I think, like, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it reverses right now, tomorrow, Monday through Friday. I don't care because there's no strategy involved with taking a long right now. Even if it does reverse, what am I going to do, man? Like, it's just not how we do it here. So I would wait, and if it never gets here, I never trade Tilray, ever, right? It's so easy. But there are thousands of other assets that I can trade, so I continue scanning, looking for other opportunities. Screw Tilray until it gives me what I want. Value perceived areas, 786. And that's in the 4s, which it may never happen, and that's okay. Sure as heck not gonna go stabbing at it. Whatever, man. Down almost 5% on Friday. 0x, yep. Alright, another ascending triangle, just like BNB. Just like it did. It was a falling wedge in the 4 hour too. MK001101 had a great look on that. we were able to capitalize on that. Can't cover everything, man. That's why it's wonderful having a community of learned folks.
Todd Mullis OKSWBI. It's a large holding for me.
Alright, we're sure it's not a BTC pair. We'll look. Thank you, Todd. Much love. Alright, so first of all, let's stay on the daily for a second. So you can clearly see the pattern. You're at the sell wall again. You're back at it. But the good news, look left. The good news is you've broken the trading range. You're still out of it. All you did was go and back test it as support before holding it and rallying to the upside. And so the next target, besides the local high, you're at the next target, I guess you would say. But if you can break 42.36 cents, 45.45 cents is upon you. That's your next target. You break that, probably 55 cents. 100% measure move of this bullish continuation pattern. After, this pattern is developing near at the top of a trading range. Has been in existence for, I don't know, over a year and a half.
Hey man, /US. If you have already, then all Gucci. Love you, long time Sir Plaza Moon Lambo, sir.
Oh, it feels so good! Thank you, Six Man. Yeah, we'll look at BAT for sure. All right, so you're being warned here. If the Bitcoin market, if Bitcoin doesn't dump or crash and in the cycle, right? Bitcoin's, if it has a big move to the downside, the cycle of all these altcoins is over. Okay, they're gonna sell off majorly, and then a lot of them are gonna go to prices they were at before the previous recovery pumps, right? So you got to be cognizant of a cycle ending on Bitcoin, and it could happen on the next dump. But if Bitcoin doesn't crash, if like there really is reaccumulation going on, these altcoins have a chance to thrive and go to their next major areas, resistances, targets, whatever. All on Bitcoin, man. Like this will play out if Bitcoin remains stagnant and keeps going to the upside. This will fail if Bitcoin says it's time, it's over. We're going down to 8,500. We're going down to 7,400. This is done. Okay, so lots of upside potential even after. But remember, this pattern has been in development since May 9th. It's time to come home, break out, and we could see 55.5 cents. All right. Smith & Wesson, that's right. Yeah, we looked at this. It got a ticker back. It got its ticker back. Yeah, it was like under American Outdoors for a while. Remember that happened like 2014. So the weekly. Goodness, man. Straight line up. I mean, nothing to do. Like what? TA wise, what am I supposed to do here? Down 3% on the day, extremely overbought, 81 on the weekly. You think XAB, it's probably not deep enough. Okay, so major, you're at it. I mean, you're at the target. Like I said, where could it go if it's running up? I would have told you this is where it could go. So it's at it and it's reversing there. Straight line up. So this is a resistance that was created in 2007, July 2007. Here we are. Not going to be easy to break, but if you break it, I mean, just right above you is 24.55.
Can you check my homework? Since 8 hours Binance, I have a bullish shark plotted with a PCZ at major support of 20C. Valid? Another harmonic in play?
Steven, thank you. Steven McElwain, thanks for 5 Australian super chat. Yep. Well, look. So, just to look, that's what it's done, right? It hit the historical high back from 2007, and it also, while up thrusting, hit this local high from June of 2017. And if eventually it breaks that, then you're looking at, up here like almost $30. That high from February 2016, your all-time highs. Okay, so if it doesn't hold, then there's a gap fill down at $12. But it looks like the volume involved on the gap up means it might be a breakaway. So it'll sell off, and it could come and back test this little area right here. Right there. That might be a strategic entry for a long if you're inclined, right? May of 2014 peak, and then a valley, February 2017 major reversal area. So maybe you get down there, that might be a good spot, especially if the variables are favorable, right? They're like showing bullish reversal around the 4 hour or something at this level. Okay. Smith & Wesson, nice. Guns, I love guns, dude. BAT to the US dollar. Requested by 6. Alright, dude, at a major freaking area. I mean, we're looking at the weekly now. Okay, so this is not a joke. Look left, man. This peak from October 29th, 2018, that week. Alright, there's like a wick here from March of 2018. I mean, you can see the price action correlation there. We are just butting up again against it for the third time in less than a year. And so it's almost like the same thing as XLM, right? Where you could argue and do that. And it's like a right angled and descending broadening formation. You're just at that sell wall. That is so major. All right, chat. New week is upon us. We've done it, man. Another candle in the books. All right. 92.17 on Bitcoin. Congratulations, Dad. All right. Amen. I don't even know if that worked.
Bruh.
No, BAT does not count as an inverse head and shoulders at all. No, certainly not. Sorry, your right shoulder. Your head can't be the same size as your left shoulder or something, and your right shoulder can't be larger than your head. That'd be weird. Doesn't make sense. So good look on BAT on the weekly, 4 hour wise. You just changed it up to make it look like kind of like a range. And you were just right up at it. There's that hidden bearish divergence. It played out, and you made a higher low and rallied. And again, you're just at it, man. You know what 27.5 cents is. It's so major. Like, you could see 29 cents, but we've seen that before. And that, above that, is where we could see like 32 cents, 33 cents, major other areas. Oh my God. Can't stop sneezing, man. Sneeze connect. Alright, so do I see an edge for a trade literally right now? Nope. Going back to ZRX real quick, because BAT's not, right, it's okay, it could break that in the moon, but look, this was, yeah, the falling wedge. MK had seen it, posted it, triple MACD bullish average, great. Bullish hammer off a 37.99 cent area. You know, that's like the major, that's the top of the trading range. So you showed a bullish hammer at the top of a trading range with triple MACD bullish divergence and a falling wedge. Whoa. Talk about ingredients for a cake. Really nice ones existed on ZRX. MK posted about it in general chat. I pinged at all patrons, and it was an unofficial setup. But in here, 42 cents, man. You got to break this. You can't be a king until you break that. All right. All right. Okay, faded to the US dollar. Steven wants to see if there is a shark. Shark, huh? What a PCC major support 20 cents. Trying to think. Shark pattern. Is it like X, A, B, C, and then D? That makes sense. 20 cents. What's up, Nefarious dude?
Altcoin pumps from the sky while BTC slumbers with no volume. Setting up the alt season dream. Just like 2017 dotes bled away. So here we are. If it's shit, it'll get polished. Building up more funds to pump BTC higher when they inevitably crash.
Yeah, I think about that too, where it's like there's this blanket amount of money from market participants, whoever they are, going and just infusing into all alts where they all are rising. Yeah, and you just got to think, like, that capital, is it going to sit there and stay there? Probably not. It probably would come out and it might go into Bitcoin. It could. But yeah, there's something going on. It's something kind of weird. And really, we're just, it's not an everyday occurrence or an every month or every quarter occurrence where altcoins, even the weirdest, scrubbiest ones, are lifting up, and they're just methodically rising, and then you're just getting these huge pumps on different ones on different days. Beginning of July. Harmonic beginning early July. I mean, I think I see one X, A, B, C, D. But you're saying early July. Could you post it in the Discord? Having trouble, man. About to sneeze again. This is ridiculous. Something's going on, man. Yeah. Could you show me, man? Has anyone seen a shark? I was thinking maybe this, but I could be immensely wrong. And then the 886 is here. And that's what I was thinking you're talking about, which is real. Okay.
Mind looking at LRC/used?
Found
Thanks
it.
for that talk. Actually has a working product. Imagine that in crypto.
Yeah, rarity. Thank you, Six, for the Verge integer. Let's see. You're looking at the 4 hour. Okay. I don't know. I think this is way more valid. There's probably way more value down here. You think, right? I mean, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with this at all? But he's looking at it like, here. Dude, I'm having trouble. I'm just gonna pull yours up, okay? This is Steven's post here. He went, but like, I don't know. I mean, like, what about this low? So it's like maybe, but your PCZ is the exact same as mine, and I'm including this, right? I get what you did. Okay, that makes sense. So you're using this low here from July 5th, but I'm using this one. So IMO, I mean, this is, for you, there might be doubt. Like, it might not be valid there. But for me, like, your 113%, it lines up with my 886. So that still seems like a strategic area for a long, despite how we're anchoring, right? Isn't that cool? Critical support. It's a range, and there's value down there. Because that, like, your major previous low from June 27th this year, we know for a fact it's 886. So, yep, value there, but it's been on a crazy run, man. We'll see. Yeah, look on the 8s, dude. The new weekly candle has been born. Not much to look at, besides the fact that,
I'm late to the stream. Had a weekend on the pop. Keto went out of the window and I feel like I've done 10 rounds with Tyson. You may have already looked at it, Mitch, but do you mind giving me a view on Zillow? Keep it up, sir.
Zill? Sure, I guess. I have not looked at that. I never look at Zill. Yeah, we can do it. So will the Gartley continue to rise, or is it just gonna chop around and go sideways? Man, Bitcoin. I don't know, I'm freezing up right now. I don't know what's going on. Weekly, just to go to it. Just a nothing candle. Indecision, scrub candle, right? Literally nothing. Like, no help. No help, dude. Sideways. Alright, so if the Garley actually played out, I mean, I think this would eventually see 99.50. Like, well, you know, it could just run up and do what it's been doing and just test 94.50 before dumping and coming back down to 8,900 again. I mean, there's no telling how long this could last, but the really good news is, like, I mean, despite anything, you can clearly see higher lows are going on right now. They are. And so, higher lows. Though we know not higher highs, lower highs. Sometimes there's an edge, and sometimes there really isn't. But yeah, you gotta like, if you don't adjust the trend lines, you've been only back testing the old supply line as demand line, and now you're truly above it. But you could even adjust here. And if you do that, you certainly just got a 4-hour candle close breakout of that trend line. So either way you look at it, it's some sort of real breakout going on, right? Whether you're conservative or not. So let's go Bitcoin. Let's get some follow through price action and Moon. That'd be great for everyone, I'm sure. No, y'all get me to look at literally every S coin. Good God. God, these things are such trash, man. It's like they don't do anything for years, like 2 years. They don't do anything. Yeah, and they start reversing. Like, it's so bad, dude. Loop ring. Oh, God. Spare me. Breakout. They broke out. But they're still like chop looking left, right? Still chop over here. So you break that, and then, you know, Zill would definitely see. I mean, it could just go all the way up to 23 cents. Like, really. I mean, it makes sense, too, with the structure size. I would say it's already broken out of that range. And you can just measure this way. Makes total sense. God. Right, where, you know, you can see 20.5 cents, but where 20.5 cents is, it doesn't make sense for it to reverse there unless literally it's just the measured move and traders are reversing the price at that to take profit. If it goes, it could go much. Well, oh my God, I actually got away with sneezing. Sorry. Messed up, dude. Completely messed up there. Did y'all hear the sneeze? Because if so, I'm screwed. Completely screwed. Oh, man. Y'all got the beginning of the sneeze? Oh, boy. I'm screwed. It sounded weird. Hype for weird. Oh, dude. You want to see Zillow, dude? Here you go. Just another S coin that pumped like all the rest. Is there an edge? Meh. Not on the daily, really. Oh, a coupled handle, man. Well, if it ever breaks out, you understand what it could do easily. I mean, there's like structure size. Pretty large, man. Quivering large. But we know that it could get thwarted right here. 48 cents major high. And there's like the minor highs too, like 37.5. I think this would all act as a major potential reversal area. All right, you see it? You see them? So yeah, there's like a measured move near that. You got targets along the way. 27.6 cents, 37.5, 48.8. There you go, dude. Just like, who cares about these crap coins, dude? Oh my God, everyone's looking for the next Bitcoin. Tired of these freaking S coins, man. Just looking at them, just like most of them look the exact same, and most of them were such trash for so long. Ugh. All right, man. My head hurts really bad, actually. I gotta go get some food and relax and just chill out so I can come back tomorrow energized. Okay. New week is upon us, chat. Alright, y'all. Been live for an hour and 44 minutes now, so it's not been so much of a short stream. So thank y'all so much for coming out. Still 600 of y'all here. Thanks for the 359 likes. Maybe 400 likes could be achieved if y'all are willing, right? Did I do well enough on stream today to deserve 400 likes? That's the question. Definite question. Wiggy, how about I do whatever I want, man? How about that? There's nothing you can do about whatever I want, okay? Yeah, 30 likes away, we might get it, right? What's up, Anderson? Thank you, dude. Thanks all y'all for tuning in. Man, if we could just, Bitcoin, if you could just show back up to the party, that'd be great. Still just, I mean, we got something, I guess, right, man? We got something. The daily structure is weird. Really weird. Contraction, higher lows, lower highs. Super neutral, because you know, like, it could very well reverse the downside. Huge, wonderful argument for bears, but at the same time, you're just constantly making hidden bullish divergence on the daily, like constantly. And we're in a time where unlimited quantitative easing really is terrible. I mean, like, the money, US dollar, is just getting obliterated, pumped into oblivion right now. So the fundamentals are at all-time highs for Bitcoin and gold right now. So you got to keep that in mind and know that it could go one way or another. 10,550 or 7,400 likely. So I'll leave y'all with this one, which is a perfect ending here. This is an old one, back from 2011, Pretty Lights. It's called Change is Gonna Come. Do you believe, chat, the change will come? It always does. Just stay patient. Have your alerts set up. I'll be back. Till next time, respect the TA.
name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
You should leave immediately.
Adios, turd nuggets.